Hi, Lou Agave, Long Island Lou Tequila. Please follow my social media. I'm here with Gregory.
Hey, Aged Agave, sipping with Lou and Greg today.
Yes, we are. And guys, 11 Brix. It's here. It's in the house. We finally got a bottle.
Cascahuín.
Luis Orozco, I have to thank him. We made a trade. If it wasn't for Luis, I would have never gotten this bottle, okay? It's getting a little bit high in price. It's got some nice markings on it. Marbleette stamp there. All the info's on the back. Yep. Look at that bottle. Gregory was at the distillery. He's going to tell you about it. But first, I want to tell you it's 106 proof. Okay? It's proof a special edition.
Proof to like still proof.
No water. It's a special edition. You know, they do this. This is like along with the series that they did. The Anniversario. Yeah, the Cerro de Luz. So this is like their thing, okay? It's a yearly sent out expression, all right? Oh, man, have I been waiting. This is going to be right up my alley. This is going to, I hear nothing but amazing things, you know? So Chava is one of my very top favorite producers.
Love Chava.
He's great. He is really great. Only 50 bottles came to New York. You imagine that? And only 3,700 liters was produced, 4,500 bottles. That's it. And only 1,500 bottles came to the U.S. Did you know that?
And I can't believe Lou is opening this up.
Second treasure of the week that he's getting to open over my house here. The prices are insane, so what can I tell you? I mean, whatever it was when it first got here, it isn't anymore, wasn't after the next day. So 1123 in the Valley, the Rosales, Chava and his dad, everybody, Tetsu's down there, all the great guys are down there.
I'm telling you, Chava's killing it.
Oh, yeah, he's killing it. He's everything he's making. So, oh man. So here's what makes this special. First of all, I want everyone to know that I looked up a lot of notes, making sure, doing my due diligence. I'm going to use a lot of the words Remy Newland, my friend, used. She's amazing.
Remy's the best.
And she was in on this from the beginning, got all the details, the geeky stuff, all right? So, right off the bat, this is made with a mix of 3 different fermenting methods, all right? And the 11 Brix does not mean there's 11 Brix in here.
No.
What it means is that was the sugar level, the Brix level, when it went into the fermentation, the musto, when it went into the fermentation. And actually, you know how it works in fermentation? The yeast eats all the sugars to make the alcohol. So when it came out, it was an average of 1%. Did you know that? She was telling me today. So they were all different because they put them all in and they came out different levels.
It's a blend, Lou. So it's a blend of wood, stainless, and cement.
And it is.
Fermentation.
And when they all came out of the fermentation, separately they were done, they came out at different numbers, but they averaged out to 1%. So they went from 11 Brix to 1 after all the yeast ate up all the sugar. And that's when it went into distillation, about 1%. So that's what the 11 means. This is really going to be really nice, okay? I can't wait to try. Look at the back. It's got everything on it.
Now, you haven't tasted this at all, right? Is that correct?
Never tasted it before, except I heard from Remy and from you on how a lot of you guys all said the same thing, that when you went down to the distillery, I had been there earlier before this was created, they let you try
all 3 components separately.
And they all tasted different, I heard.
They all taste different. Honestly, I'm going to be honest with you, the cement fermentation was my favorite.
Yeah.
But this was a blend of all 3, and the blending was beautiful.
Right. They say the wood was softer and maybe fruitier. The cement had other
Everybody has a different preference, but
right.
I personally thought the cement fermentation was awesome.
Right. So they used an average of 24 kilogram agaves from the valley, which I understand are big agaves. What they do, the interval method of cooking like they do at Cascahuín, right? They turn the ovens on and off and on and off.
I think we did a review with Legato, and I was thinking it was 3 days, but they did 8 hours a day.
Yeah. So Cascahuín does that. They do an interval cooking, and it takes 3 days to do it. They use roller mill on this guy this year. And the 11 Brix was, like I say, from the musto going into the fermentation pots before it came out to go.
This is deep well water, Lou.
Deep well water, stainless steel. Now, the stainless steel tank was 72 hours fermented. The wood was 64 hours, and the fiberglass, which was covered over the cement, was 72 hours in the fermentation.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, I got that from Remy today. Right. And again, like I say, they all were done separately fermented, and they all came out different at the end, but it averaged out to like 1%. So all the sugars were eaten up for the most part, you know, and there wasn't much left. They all were done, the first distillation in stainless steel with a copper coil, and they used cooked agaves, fibers, not bagazo. They used real cooked agave fibers. Okay, that's what's interesting about this. Second distillation was all copper, like it usually is, and like we said before, no water added, and distilled to 53.5.
106 plus.
Woo, stabilized for 5 months. So the final product was an equal mix, and that's how this thing came out.
It's a blended batch, as we said.
Blended batch.
All right, let's go in and smell.
And everyone's saying each style was so different. I hear from the guys that were down on his trip, oh, they like the wood better, they like the cement better, some like the...
They were so distinctively different, Lou, that first of all, give props to Chava for saying, this is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to bottle one individual. I'm going to do this blended batch. And I think, it's a masterpiece.
Like Remy told me today, she goes, a lot of people had favorites, but in all honesty, the product in the end actually was better than any one of the others, because it took something from all of them.
Right. What are you getting on the nose, Lou?
Butter. I'm getting cooked agave in your face.
Now let me ask you something, just for the people out there. When you say butter, what is the actual? What do you get?
I would say like a dairy butter. I would say creamy and sweet, and kind of like a nice, pleasant, soft aroma, sweet aroma. I'm getting citrus like lime and orange.
Yeah, I get a lot of citrus on this.
Earthy and peppery. I'm getting on these. It's got a lot of. This does have a lot of brine, which people were picking up. Mm-hmm. Right? You're getting a lot of like olive brine, cooked agave in your face.
It smells great on the nose. Let's go in and taste.
Oh wow! Oh wow! Oh wow! The pepper.
I was gonna say a little back end, a little back end heat there.
Oh man, like right
now mid palate. But I like that.
Wow.
It's not in the deep throat area. It's in that mid palate.
Yeah, it is. It really is. I didn't notice it at first until it really got going. The minerals, the pepper, almost like a jalapeno, a really spicy kind of thing. Cooked agave. Wow, it smells great.
A lot going on in this glass.
I was going to say, this is complex. And this is something like this. You could open this up and taste different stuff over the next few days, which I'll do.
Don't pour too much, though.
Yeah, this stuff is good. What the hell are we seeing this for now?
I've seen it
$500.
I was going to say, I've seen it for $3.99.
Oh, I'm hearing $500 now. Yeah. It's a really cool label, right? Isn't that wild?
Different than his Anniversario and the Zero. Totally different label.
Yeah, well,
it doesn't say Cascahuín on it. You have to look at the back. You have to look at the back of the bottle.
Yeah, Cascahuín's in the back. We got the Mexican version here. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be more for Blanco lovers, I guess you could say, because the Anniversario and the Zero was cooked in the ground, right? Yep. So, they had those other attributes. This is for Blanco tequila lovers. Wow.
Hey, listen, we always give good props to Felipe being like the mad scientist and stuff. I have to say, Chava is doing some incredible experimentation.
Chava is now, I would have to say, in my top 3 or 4 favorite distilleries
top 5 distillery
on the planet.
100%.
That's one contract distillery that's not taking on more product than they could make different. They're making something unique.
Everything's different.
Now, there's some other contract distilleries that are taking on a lot of work. I still love them, but things are starting to taste similar.
But if you look at Cascahuín and you look at Montagave and the wine barrels, you look at Legato with the Michoacan, the Agave,
Wild Common.
The Wild Commons making high proof. I mean,
Siembra Vales. Yeah. They have so many great brands there right now. He's killing it. You guys are killing it. Really, you are.
Really one of my top, like you said, 3 distilleries.
Oh yeah. No, this is
the other 2 or 3 will be nameless for this review, but
yeah,
you know who you are.
Yeah, it's interesting how he did it with the different fermentation styles, completely different, and then fermented them separately.
But now you go in there after the third taste, I get a lot of mint and a lot of anise. Not as much hot.
Did you say mint?
I did, and not as much.
Are
you getting the mint at all? Because
yes, I get mint in quality.
That pepper dropped out.
When I said jalapeno, right?
It dropped
Jesus.
out a little bit.
It's like, where did it come from? It's definitely got a lot of. Come on, you ready?
I'm good, brother. You
I gotta make sure
your bottle.
This review is, going to go out, and then this is going to get wrapped.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure I'm telling you everything. It's definitely.
I mean, this is definitely a 90 plus. I mean, this is a pinnacle type Blanco.
This is right at this moment, I'm already ready to put it down as a 93.
I know it's totally different.
At least 93.
But the Anniversario or the Ciro.
Yeah, they were all.
I mean, those are some of my favorites.
Ground, as far as
I know. No, I'm saying, but those. How'd you review those?
But they're different. Oh, I don't remember. I didn't look it up before we shot. But I'm gonna guess they were 91s and 92s. Yeah, I mean, So you know what? This is as a pure Blanco lover, you're gonna go for this. I think more than the others.
I happen to like smoke, so I have.
Yeah. If you like a little mezcal and stuff, you're gonna like the others even more. And I love them. I'm always looking for Cero and Anniversario. Can't find them anymore. This is different. This is more like maybe along the lines of the Puntas. You know, where you know it's a high proof, clean, pure Blanco. The brand is pumping it out, like want to really show you what they could do.
Our mistake, Lou, and maybe that's where the jalapeno. We didn't let it open up. We just poured it and we went right in.
Right, but I'm still smelling that jalapeno even now.
But I'm saying, as it sat in the glass, wow, that's a great nose now. As it sat in the glass, it's actually mellowed a little bit.
It has. Oh, but it's so funny. I don't often get jalapeno, but it's there. And that's the cooked agaves right there. That butteriness, like we talked about, is there. That earthiness is there. I think brine is there.
It's all there, Lou.
Pepper.
Check and double check everything.
Oh, man. So, guys, listen. It's unique. It's expensive. It's not going to be around for long. You run into this and you want to put your hand deep into your pocket. I don't think you'd be disappointed if you're a Blanco lover. This is 11 Brix out of Cascahuín, bro. I don't know what else to say. What do you think? I mean,
pour me some more.
Good. I thought you were, yeah.
Just a splash. That's good, brother. That's good. Thank you.
Let's do one more shot and give everybody our guys. I'm telling you, for those of you that can't find this, and I wouldn't have never found it. There's only 50 came to New York. 50. That's what I heard.
I have a couple of restaurants. My allocation was one bottle, Lou.
Right. Bottle. So there was nothing for me this time. And if it wasn't for this trade with Luis, I don't think I would have seen it, you know, and I can't afford, you know, the prices they're going to be looking for. It's only going to get worse now.
But I want to say, and you named a couple of brands. If you can find this, Cascahuín Tahona, Cascahuín Plata, you know, Legato, Wild Common.
All fantastic. Siembra, even if you want to go to another brand. Yeah.
I'm saying these are brands that, you know, 1123. Remember that Nam?
Oh, man.
Chava.
My God.
Thank you, brother.
Chava, great stuff. Salud.
Salud.